Hello, how you doing? I'm Marcel. I'm going to be explaining to you a business opportunity today that gave me freedom that I have today. I used to be a DJ when I was 12 years old. I've been in the industry for about 10 to 12 years already. I got a bachelor's degree as an audio engineer from Full Sail University back in Orlando. I also used to work for the Magic Kingdoms, Walt Disney World, and I used to be a store manager for Racetrack Corporation. What I'm going to show to you today is way something different what I used to do, and I think what everybody used to do nowadays, which is having a traditional job. Now this is called what we call the new economy. According to Charles King in a 10-year research that he did, he said that this is going to be the next most powerful distribution method in the whole United States in the next economy. I think it was very simple what he said on his book, according to the new professionals. Now, I'm going to explain to you something very different and something simple to understand. If you remember back in 2008 when the country went into a recession, all these companies, General Electric, General Motors, Blockbuster, all major companies went to bankrupt. The government has to bail out this company, but think about it, companies such as Facebook, Apple, Microsoft, all these network companies, what they have in different, they still emerge even though the country went into a recession. Think about it, the money didn't disappear. All these companies that went in bankrupt, the money didn't disappear, the money just moved from point A to point B, which is what we're getting into today, the digital age. It's not like just back in the 1920s when we're in the industrial age that you have to go to work, you get paid, and you go home with a salary. Now we're entering a new digital age as of 2010. Now, according to United States Census, 98% of people in the United States work 8 to 10 hours a day. 8 to 10 hours according to US Census. Now, you gotta work till you're 67 years old with a retirement of $800 to $1,000. Look at your Social Security on the little bottom corner, and you're gonna see the numbers I'm talking to you about. Now, 2 to 4% have an income greater than 100 grand a year. Now, what's the difference between the 98% and the 4%? It's very simple. The vehicle that you're in. I tell people, right now, if you're wasting your energy on the wrong thing, you're not going to get the result that you're expecting. Same thing, you're working 8 to 10 hours, and that's not working for you. You got to change what you're doing. You cannot expect a different result working 8 to 10 hours doing the same thing that you're doing in your traditional day. You want to get something different, you got to try something different at the same time. Most of human nature, they want to change everything around them. They want to change their circumstances, they want to change their family, relationship, but they don't want to change themselves. And I think everything starts practically with you. Now, from the people from point A and people from B, like I will explain, is the vehicle. How fast are we going to get there to the 4%? It's very simple, because right now you can be talented, you can be the best cyclist in the world, and we can go from Miami to Orlando right now. You train every day, you take a bike. If I take a car, who do you think is going to get there faster? The person on the bicycle or the person in the car? Obviously the person in the car. The difference between these people is what they use their time to get there to the 4%. Not working 8 to 10 hours because you're becoming in a daily routine that you're not going to get out of. Okay, now I'm going to go straight to the plan. Very simple, very straightforward. It's nothing for you to complicate. Most of the people, the simplest things, it can be the hardest thing to understand. This is something simple. Like I said before, it changed my life. It changed everything around me. It changed my The vehicle I was explaining before, as I said on the last show, from point A to point B, the vehicle for us right now is called Amway. Now, what's Amway? Amway being around for more than 53 years is not something that me and you will try out if it works or if it doesn't work. Obviously, if it's been around this long, of course it works, because if not, they won't go into bankrupt already. And as of 2008, when everything went to a recession, they went up 70% in revenue, the company itself. It's a global company. It's not a company that is just based on the United States. It's based all the way in the world. Now, what's Amway have to offer to us? Amway, last year they reported $3.3 billion They're more than 100 countries and territories. They have 450 products from beauty, health, and home. Aside from all of this, you got companies such as Best Buy, Sears, Sport Authority, Bass Pro, AT&T, Verizon, Sprint, Disney. You got more than 600 stores associated through Amway. Not Amway associated through them. It's very important to understand this. Now think about it. Best Buy, Sears, Kmart, all these multi-billion dollars companies. You think they're going to join a small company? A company that's been around 53 years? It's very important to understand because right now you can go online and you can research all this. So this is not based on my opinion again, it's based on facts. You can go to Amway.com and you're going to see all this research by yourself. Now, how do we make money out of Amway? I think that's one of the questions most important people want to know about the business plan. Very simple. You register a number which gives you a license. Now you're going to obtain this license number which is going to cost you $164. Very important to understand that, $164. Just to give you an idea, with those $164, they're going to send you products around 3 boxes so you can try them out with pamphlets. Plus, you know, get your license number that you can inherit that to your kids up to 2 generations. Very important to know as well. Now think about it, with $164, me, myself, last year, I paid for a company to open just the name $150. Plus you gotta pay accountant, plus you gotta pay investment. We're talking about $5,000 to $10,000 investment in a new company that you don't know if you don't get that money back. Over here, there's no capital risk. There's no risk factors over here. Amway's already putting everything for you. All you gotta do is just get your license, you pay that one time. Me, myself, I recommend making a small investment of $300. Why? Just like everything business, without products, you're not doing anything. You're not doing any business because you're not moving anything. What you're trying to move, a license, you only pay that one time. Like I said, everything here is optional. It's optional to join in. It's optional to do this. Everything is optional. It's optional to watch this video. Nothing is mandatory here. The day that you don't move volume, the day that you don't consume, you don't get a paycheck. Very simple. Now, very simple over here, how to understand the business plan. In that way, you're going to get paid by consuming. Which there are 3 key factors. I'm going to write it down here. 3 keys to move volume on your license number. That's the main objective here. Moving volume, moving revenue on your number. When you move revenue, you move money, you get a paycheck every 15th of the month. Very simple. Now, the first step you're already doing because you're consuming already. You're already taking a shower, you're using shampoo, you're using toothpaste, toothbrush, you're using all the basic things for your house. Now think about it. Would it be smart to get paid for consuming? You go right now to a retail store and you don't get paid nothing for doing the stuff. Over here, you're going to get paid. I'm just going to pay you a paycheck just by consuming. Very simple. Now think about it. If they pay you 50 cents, what do you think is profit already? What is a retail store when you go, how much do they pay you? They practically don't pay you anything. Over here, at least you're going to get something in return, and it's going to be moving volume into your business. Now, we got that, which is consuming. Second one, selling. Amway gives you 25 to 35% on all products discounts. That means most of the people, they're not going to join Amway, but they're going to be your clients. They're going to be your customers. What does that mean? You're going to sell them the products. They're extremely well products. They're really good products. You're going to sell them because you already got a discount, but like I said, there's a retail price that you can sell it. You buy it for $5, you can sell it for $10 or $15. Amway doesn't get into that. But you gotta understand you have the option as well to sell. You consume, you sell, you moving, generating a revenue on your number. Very easy. Now, second and last thing, like I said, there's 3 keys. We already got 1 key. This is number 1. 2, and let's go to the third one, which is the network. And associate the network, why? Because the perfect example I give is the social network, which is Facebook. Why Facebook? Because Facebook is a social network. Think about it. Facebook started with 2 people on their own in Harvard University, and they multiplied themselves. As of today, Facebook has more than 1 billion users worldwide. We're doing the same thing, but instead of Facebook, we're going to create a network of homes, houses, people. Think about it. You think it's smarter to build a network that you're not going to get paid or you're going to get paid? We're doing the same thing over here. Think about it, McDonald's. If you go to your favorite restaurant, would you rather eat junk food out of McDonald's or go to your favorite restaurant? Of course, your favorite restaurant, but by the time you go to your favorite restaurant, McDonald's sells 73 hamburgers per second everywhere in the world. That's 73 hamburgers all the way in the world. That's how much McDonald's sells. Why? Because they have a network. Netflix, network, Costco, Walmart, all those people, the networks is getting bigger. But they cannot get bigger as a house, because you cannot compete as a house. Unless you put a McDonald's to every single person in the house. That's not going to happen. Think about it. Now, what's going to happen with the network? We're going to register over here, we will say Maria or John. Okay? We're going to say over here Maria. When Maria consumes and sells and grows her network, that we're going to help her grow her network, what's going to happen with your volume then? What's going to happen with your number? All the volume is going to get passed to your volume. I know, that's the most interesting part about this. This is why I defeated everything that I was doing. That's why I used to be a store manager working 70 hours and I still not gonna get this income, relax in my house. It's just impossible. The day has 24 hours. But with this, over time, Maria knows more people and these people know more people. What do you think when this number keeps growing? What's gonna happen to your number? Plus, you're gonna be forced to help Maria enforce all your line or your downlines. You're gonna help them. Because when you help them, you win. On a traditional job, it becomes a competition. What does that mean? That you train somebody, you get fired, and guess who's gonna take your spot? The person that you train. So over here, you're not gonna get that, because when we train Maria, we show this to Maria, and she explained this to her friends. What's gonna happen to your body? Everybody wins. It's a win-win situation. There's no hidden cost. There's no glitches here. Everything's right here. Let's recap. Consuming, selling, and the network. That's the key concept of the Amway business plan. Okay? Now, I'm going to finish you off with this, why the Amway business plan and why this doesn't fail, and why I think this is better to dedicate 1 hour a week than dedicate 10 hours every day to your job. Now, right now, we're in January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, and November, December. That's 1 full year. Now think about it. I'm 23. That means I still gotta work another 46 years. If I just follow these simple steps, this great business idea, it's impossible for you to fail. Now look, if we explain this to your friends, and we only say we only get one friend, us explaining this to you, helping you grow your network, the first month you're going to have only 2 people. Why? Because it's going to be you and your friend just on the network. Just you and Maria on your network. Okay? Now, let's say on February, we do the same thing. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Why? Why 4 people? You got to understand the beauty of the network. Why this defeats everything. Because Maria found somebody and you find somebody else. That's 4 people already on the network, close together, linked to your account. Now, we do the same thing on March, we get 8. On April, we do the same thing, 16. On May, we do the same thing, 32. And on July, we do the same thing, which is 64. Now, I know what you're thinking right now. Well, this is not going to look very pretty. Think about it. Let's stop right here for a second, so you can better understand what's going on here in the pop of the network. How many people you personally brought? 6. You didn't brought 64 people, you only brought 6. Now think about it. It's not you just looking for people now, it's your whole network looking one by one. That means everybody's just getting one person at a time. Now this is how you're going to get people that they're going to find 10, 20 people, because they move faster, they have a different urgency than us. Everybody has a different itinerary in life. You just gotta find yours, and you gotta help others find theirs. Okay? Now, 64 people. Next month, you're gonna get 128, 256 home people connected to your number. Okay? Now over here, same thing. Volume 12, 1,028, 2,056, and 4,096 home that you're gonna be linked to. But you gotta understand this. You cannot start down here. That's what most of people want. There's no such thing as finding success without making a sacrifice. Everybody over here has to make a sacrifice. It's called being persistent. Not just in Amway, any part of the world, any part of life, you gotta be persistent to what you're doing to get what you want and the result that you want. Now over here, think about it. You only brought 12 people, 12 person from January to December. You didn't brought 4,000 homes, 4,000 people. You only brought 12. But think about it. Those 12, they brought one, they brought one. Now with that counting, what's gonna happen over here next year? Very simple. Now let me explain to you what 4,000 home means. 4,000 homes, what it means, if a house consumes between 200 and that sells 300, that's $500 that is moving on your network, you personally. Now, think about it. We're going to hope everybody do the same thing, because you're not going to be here by yourself. We're going to hope everybody do the same thing that you're doing. It's, again, a matter of repetition. He's doing this by fast explaining to more people as quick as possible. Now, 4,000 times 500, that's $2 million that you're moving on your network a month, not a year, a month. I know what you're saying right now. Wow, $2 million. I don't picture myself gaining that. But you gotta understand, 25% of that is stays in your network, which is gonna be distributed 500 grand, and you're gonna get 20 to 30,000 for you a month. Quick question: doing what you're doing right now, you think you're gonna get paid this by December? You're gonna get paid, let's say, $20,000 a month, doing what you're doing right now, wherever your job is, relax at your house without working 10 hours. At the beginning, you do have to make a little sacrifice, just like everything in life, but the sacrifice is temporary. It's not nothing. It's better to do this 1 hour a week than work 10 hours to get nothing in return. At least you're gonna get something. You're gonna get hope here. You're gonna get something different out of this, and you're already doing the business already, because again, you're already consuming. You just don't know it yet, but you're already consuming already. Okay, now this is very simple. I want to conclude it too by saying that if we do this backwards, we do this per year. I mentioned before, I gotta work to 46 years. I'm only 46 years more, okay, of my life. Like I said, I'm 23. Now, let's say I will find one person per year, one the first year, one the second year, the third year, fourth year, fifth year. What's going to happen in 12 years? What is going to happen in 12 years from now, by the time I'm 32, 33 years old? It's going to grow over time. There's no way. I think it's better for me to dedicate myself doing this for the next 10 years than working 46 years. It's a big gap, 30 years gap. Okay, I hope you guys like this. I hope you guys, talk to the person who showed this video. I was trying to show you as very straightforward as I can, okay? Thank you for watching, and hope to check us out soon.
We asked random people what they think about some companies. Then we told them it's an over $9 billion company doing business in 80 countries and territories. It produces the world's leading brand of vitamin, mineral, and dietary supplements. It's among the world's top 5 largest selling premium skincare brands.
Estee Lauder, Clinique.
Then we revealed the name of the company.
Wow. Amway.
I would never have guessed that.
I'd love to know more about Amway, the company, and its products.
Today, with hard work and dedication, the Amway business opportunity allows people to achieve economic freedom and personal success for themselves. So why don't you come join us?